Now moving forward, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio will visit the Taj Mahal on Monday during his India tour. According to the details, Rubio is scheduled to arrive at the Air Force Station in Agra on a special aircraft at 9:05 a.m. and will reach the monument around 9:45 a.m. He is expected to spend nearly an hour at the mausoleum before departing for Jaipur. During the visit, the Taj Mahal will remain open for general tourists, but visitors are likely to face restrictions and movement curbs inside the monument complex due to the high security protocol surrounding the visit. Security personnel from both Indian and American agencies will remain deployed inside the premises during his visit. Preparations for the visit have intensified over the past few days, with advanced teams of U.S. security agencies having already conducted an inspection. And joining me with more details is Brian Thomas. Brian, of course, this is one place that everybody coming from Western countries visits. What more can you tell us?
Yes, clearly, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio now will be arriving in Agra as part of his official visit itself. He is supposed to depart from India, from Delhi rather, at 9:30, and clearly he is on his nation tour where he's come here. Yesterday also he had a meeting with the External Affairs Minister Jaishankar. Then they celebrated the 250th celebrations, also Independence Day celebration, and tomorrow the very anticipated Quad Summit will also be taking place. And now he will be visiting Agra also after holding key diplomatic engagements. Clearly, he is scheduled to visit the very iconic Taj Mahal. Amid tight security arrangements across the city, authorities have increased deployment around major tourist zones, while officials confirmed that the monument remains open for regular visitors despite the high-profile visit. And during his trip, also he held extensive discussions on strategic cooperation, defense ties, Indo-Pacific security, trade expansion, and global geopolitical developments, including the Iran situation. The visit is now being seen as a part of Washington's continued push to deepen the strategic engagement with India across multiple sectors. Yes.
Brian, stay on with me. Now, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is scheduled to visit Jaipur on Monday as part of his India tour, with elaborate preparations underway for his arrival and security arrangements across the city. This will be Rubio's first visit to Jaipur. According to the proposed schedule, Rubio will arrive at Jaipur at around 2 p.m. and depart at 6:30 a.m. on May 26th. During his visit, he is expected to tour Amer Fort. Deputy Chief Minister Diya Kumari is scheduled to welcome Rubio at the Amer Fort, where he is expected to arrive at 3 p.m. Preparations for a ceremonial reception have already begun at Jaleb Chowk inside the historic fort complex. Folk artists and cultural troupes are being mobilized to showcase Rajasthan's traditional heritage and cultural performances as part of the welcome ceremony. In view of the high-profile visit, viewers, the Jaipur District Administration, police and security agencies have been placed on high alert. Officials have started inspections of travel routes, event venues and accommodation facilities linked to the visit. Security agencies are maintaining close surveillance at hotels, tourist sites and locations earmarked for VVIP movement. And Brian, back to you on this development, the schedule, the preparations, the folk performances are all in tow.
Well, yes, clearly U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio is expected to visit the historic Amber Port, during his Jaipur tour on May 25th, according to the proposed schedule released by local authorities. It has also been stated that he is likely to arrive the Amber Port at around 3 p.m., where Rajasthan Deputy Chief Minister Diya Kumari is expected to welcome him. Preparations are underway at Jaleb Chowk inside the fort complex, with traditional Rajasthani folk performances and ceremonial engagements planned for the visit. As of now, it is the Amber Fort remains the confirmed public location in Jaipur that is linked to Rubio's itinerary. And clearly, the security have been extremely heightened in Jaipur itself, and he is also expected to focus largely on cultural diplomacy and strategic outreach with heavy security arrangements already in place across key routes and heritage locations in the city. And this U.S. delegation also may visit prominent landmarks and interact with officials during his Rajasthan leg of the trip. Yes.
Stay on, Brian. Now, meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio asserted that stupid people exist in every country. He was defending the U.S. over racist comments against Indians. At his joint press conference with India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar in New Delhi, Rubio was asked a question on a racist remark from the U.S. against Indians. When asked by Rubio pointedly who made those comments, the reporter from a TV channel did not name or specify but noted that such a post had been endorsed. And we all have seen it, he said. U.S. President Donald Trump had recently reshared a social media post that called India a hellhole, but later sought to clarify by praising India and PM Narendra Modi. Rubio, when told the racist post endorsement was well known, said, "I don't know how to address that, but I'll take that very seriously." He added, "I'm sure there are people that have made comments online and other places because every country in the world has stupid people. I'm sure stupid people here, there are stupid people in the US that make dumb comments all the time." The US State Department had shared the question and Rubio's response to it in a social media post on platform X on Sunday, but later deleted it. Let's listen in.
Seriously about the comments. Look, I'm sure that there are people that have made comments online and other places because every country in the world has stupid people. I'm sure there's stupid people here. There's stupid people in the United States that make dumb comments all the time. I don't know what else to tell you other than the United States is a very welcoming country. Our nation has been enriched by people who come to our country, have come from our country from all over the world, have become Americans, have assimilated into our way of life, and have contributed greatly. So that's all I can comment on that in regards to your point. Your second question, there's another question.
You know, Brian, we have this statement now, but the irony of it all is how can we forget that Donald Trump did indeed call India a hellhole? What more can you tell us on the current statement?
Oh, well, yes, clearly I was at the, the press conference itself and, when initially asked the question, Marco Rubio seemed very perplexed and again, he reacted to the question on racist remarks targeting Indians and Indian Americans during his visit, saying such comments do not reflect American values, and Rubio stated that every country has stupid people while asserting that US remains a nation built by immigrants and diversity. And that question came to him as off guard. It seemed like he was not prepared for that question. And again, posed that, he stressed that Indian origin community continues to play a major role in America's economy, technology sector, healthcare system and academic situation, and also clarified that ongoing US immigration and visa policy discussions are not aimed specifically at India also. And this again comes amid this concerns over online hate, anti-immigrant rhetoric, and attacks targeting sections of the Indian diaspora in the US. Yes.
Stay on, Ryan. Now, the Supreme Court is all set to hear Twisha's death case